everyone, we're reading a story for you. This story is called Magic Treehouse Ghost Town at Sundown by Mary Osborne. Here it goes. Chapter 7, Ghost Story. Jack bounced in the saddle. He felt the cold night wind against his face. He couldn't tell where they were going, but he trusted Dusty to follow the others. Finally, Dusty halted up with the herd as they began to slow down. Jack slapped his reins. Dusty came up beside Slim and Annie. "Howdy," said Slim. "Howdy," said Jack. "Howdy," said Annie. "Are you okay?" Jack pushed his glasses into place. Yup, he said. "You?" "Yup," she said. That was good riding, Shorty," said Slim. "Thanks," said Jack, smiling. He even liked being called Shorty now. Where we're heading, boss?" Jack asked Slim. "Blue Canyon," said Slim. "Okay with you?" "Yup," said Jack. "This way," said Slim. He slapped his horse and they all speeded up again. Slim straight the herd to the left. Soon he led them through a deep, narrow path. Finally, they came to a box open space. Surrounded by walls of rock and lit by moonlight. We're the Mustangs here in Blue Canyon," Slim said. He got off his horse. He helped Jack down, and they slipped off of Sunset. Take him to his mom," Slim told Annie. Annie leads Slim to the mayor in the moonlight. They two Mustangs rubbed against one another and neighed. As Jack patted Dusty's damp neck, he remembered the last two rules, prayed and reward. "Thanks," whispered to Dusty. "Thanks," he whispered to Dusty. "You were great. You were super great." Slim unsaddled Dusty. Then Jack handed the saddlebag. "Take those over to that grassy spot. We'll camp there," he said. As Jack and Annie carried the saddles, he boots felt stiff and tight. His legs were sore and wobbly, but he didn't mind. He threw the saddlebags in his pack. Then he flopped himself down. He was very tired. Annie joined him too. They seemed so happy to be free together again, she said, gazing at the moon and lit up Mustangs. "Yep," said Jack. "Hey," laying on the bed, using his pillow as a pillow. He looked up at the stars. "If we just have the right answer to the riddle, everything would be perfect," he said. "Yep," said Annie. "Hey, Slim," he called. "I have a question for you." "Shoot," said Slim. "Do you know the answer to this riddle?" Jack asked. "Out of the blue, my lonely voice calls out to you. Who am I? Am I?" Slim was still for a moment, then he said, "Sorry, Shorty, don't know that one." Jack heart snake. "That's okay," he said. "We don't either." "I have a question too. said Annie. Why does the piano in the hotel play by itself? I do know the answer to that one, said Slim. What is it? Said Annie. It's
lonesome
Luke, said Slim. He a ghost of the cowboy who wanders the prairie. Jack sat straight up. I saw him, he said. I just remembered. He scared the rooster. If he had come, I never would got away. Oh yes, Slim chuckled. Well, lucky for us. Lonesome Luke sometimes liked to help folks out. Slim threw his saddle down next to Jack, and Annie sat against it. Years ago, Lonesome Luke had a guy who he was just crazy about, said Slim. She couldn't take the Wild West, so she went back east. What happened then? Asked Jack. Luke went loco every night. He chewed up at the hotel and played the piano. He played Red Rally over and over. Then one night he just vanished into the prairie and was never seen live again. His bones were found a year later, but folks say his ghost returns to the hotel to play Red River Rally. It goes like this. Slim took out a harmonica. He glanced to the play that a singer. It was the same sad song Jack and Annie had heard in the hotel. Jack lay back down and listened to the Lonesome Luke tune. A cowboy coyote howled in the distance. The horse stirred in the dark. I better take some notes, thought Jack, but he didn't write a word before he fell asleep. He didn't even take off his boots.